So, we did not make it to our cabin today. It got late, and as you saw with some other stuff in the video, someone flipped their snow machine coming up here.
I didn't just flip it. I landed on a 9-pound dog that I was strapped to my waist, and we flipped over, and he went face down, and I couldn't get up because the snow was so tall. So he was literally buried in the snow. When he came up, he was just straight furball.
Not only did she flip it, but as she flipped it, she buried it.
Yeah.
It took a lot to get it out. Broke the strap and a few other things messed up, but we're good.
That was the worst drive ever, except for going through Canada. So the river system is not a smooth track. It is a roller coaster. Literally, the entire thing is a roller coaster. So, and we had open water. We were going over water. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that before. But I will tell you, we're not cool people. But today, we were cool people. We were cool.
And this is my second trip out here.
Yeah.
I came out Thursday to get the cabin ready for the girls, and it was an experience getting out and back.
It's 80
by myself.
miles from from Deshka Landing to our cabin.
And we've made it 60 of the 80.
We're at the
Skwentna Roadhouse
tonight for the night. So it's beautiful lodge.
The trails going in they just had a foot of fresh snow, so they haven't been packed or groomed yet. And I didn't feel comfortable taking them through the swamps and everything else. And there's 2 turnoffs on the trail to get there that are not marked. So,
and when we say marked trails, they're stakes stuffed down into the snow.
Just wooden markers.
A little color at the top of it. So it's not even like there's road signs. It's just stakes.
Because they change every year.
In the snow with paint on the top of it. Listen. I felt like a man today. I could feel chest hair growing while I was driving today. We're hauling heavy loads. We are not doing it on the proper sleds. We don't have freight sleds yet. And I felt chest hair growing as I was driving down. I could feel it popping out. I was like, yeah,
well,
it was manly.
We decided to stay the night because it's just too unsafe. It's not worth taking a chance with life. Everybody tells me left and right, don't take chances out here. Don't take chances. This ain't the place to do it. So we gonna snuggle up in a bed and get us some sleep. And they're actually gonna be grooming the trails going all the way to our cabin tomorrow morning. So we get up and head out, and we should be able to leave here around between 10 and 11. They should have them groomed to here. And then
What'd you think, Kira? You said
we'll be there around lunch.
We sat down to eat. This is a lodge, big eating area, rooms upstairs.
I said it's the best day of my life and the worst day of my life.
Why is that?
Because
Why is it the worst day?
Because I just don't like to be freezing cold and in pain and can't eat until we find a restaurant.
It's not like driving down the road and passing 12 McDonald's and 3 Wendy's and a couple of Arby's. You pass other snow. No, like we saw the coolest people today. They were on bicycles on the river. So the river's frozen and has snow, and these people were out on these fat-wheeled bicycles, riding a bicycle on a frozen river in Alaska. Like, way cooler than I'll ever be.
Yeah. So
I want to do that and terrorize her.
why was it the best day of your life?
Because I like Alaska and I just like the nature.
The mountains were beautiful. The view was really pretty. We didn't see any wildlife though. I was a little disappointed when you came out Thursday.
Yeah, I saw a big old massive moose. So
Yeah,
it's
didn't
okay
see
if we don't see it.
Yeah, we don't want to see moose on the trail. That's not a good thing.
So, well, we are.
And Bo survived, so he is proof that he lived the experience. His first snow machine ride, his first almost drowning in snow. Can you drown in snow? He almost drowned in snow. So we all survived our first real Alaska experience. I would say today. I mean, the place that we were at Dushka Landing when we were staying at the lodge and stuff there, it was very civilized, very occupied.
Oh, it's on the road system.
Yeah, beautiful. You're still in Alaska, but I would say today was our first real adventure in Alaska.
Yeah. The other day it took me 4.5 hours to get to the cabin, and it took us 6.5 hours to get here, and we still have 20 miles to go.
Which in snow machine time
It'll take us a couple
freighting,
hours.
about an hour and a half if I don't decide to do any tricks again, which I'm hoping.
It'll take us 2.
That freaked me out.
It'll
That was-
take 2.
And it took him forever to realize that I wasn't going to catch up because it was a really big hill. So it was not only a hill, but it was like
Well,
tilted.
it didn't take forever to realize. It took me forever to unhook my
It took him
sled
forever to come rescue me.
to go get her.
I could not even roll over. I'm laying there, panicked because of what had just happened. Because I'm a bit traumatized a little bit when that stuff.
But
happens.
she went to the low side of the hill and right off into the powder. So it's her fault. Good learning lesson.
It was. I won't do that again.
Too bad she wasn't by herself doing it and had to get it out herself.
Somebody didn't buy a come along the other day when I suggested.
I got it unstuck, didn't I?
I mean,
We here.
we are.
we here.
Barely.
All right.
Hey, you got yours stuck.
So we will
Not
continue our
today.
adventure tomorrow. We will have a walkthrough of the cabin. Kira and I have not been there yet, so
Yeah.
very exciting.
As we pull up, we'll record the cabin as we're coming up on it.
Richard will have to carry us both over the threshold tomorrow
Yep.
in full snow machine attire.
Nope.
Yeah.
Stripping down first.
And
Hmm.
what shall we talk about our life?
All right. Well, we're gonna get some sleep. We will see y'all later.
Adios.
Goodbye.
But we are finally free in Alaska, so yay!
Like and subscribe.